Afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my craft room. As promised, today is day two of my 12 days of Christmas projects challenge to myself. So hopefully today I'll have a card that you'll like. This again is using products from the current 2019 holiday catalogue from Stamping Up. These are on sale till the 2nd of January, but at the moment they're while stocks last, so grab yours today if you like what you see. Thankfully, actually, the one I'm using today is the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, and Stamping Up have just announced that this one is going to be back next year when they announce the 2020 holiday catalogue. So if you don't manage to grab it this year, it should be back next year, which is really great because it's a lovely little set, really versatile, and comes with this amazing punch, so you don't have to worry about fussy cutting or die cutting. You've got your punch there that cuts out your wonderful little Christmas tree, and you've got several versions of a Christmas tree there that you can use. Anyway, so today, just for a quick little card, day two of my challenge. Hi everyone who's watching. Who can I see? Kathy and Chrissy Ann, and hi Donna and Kay and Angie. Hi everyone. Just going to be a very quick one. I've done all the cutting and it's just a matter of assembling and decorating, which is the best part. I don't actually have a ready-made sample to show you. I just sent this one to the one I had made before. I sent to a team member as a card swap, so you'll be able to see this one when it's finished, just like me. Okay, so basically what we've got here is a Night of Navy card base. That's 5 3/4 by 8 1/4 and scored at 4 1/8. Might just close that window. The sun's coming through there a bit brightly. Bear with me. Is that better? Yep, that's better. Okay, so we've got a card base, basically my sort of standard card base there. Still got a little bit of a shadow there, bear with me. One of my blinds has got stuck. What are you doing to me, blinds? Oh, what are you doing? Oh well, hopefully the sun will go out. Forgive me a bit of a shadow there. Anyway, so we've got a card base. So I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. That's for the inside. It's just cut 1/8 of an inch smaller. And I've got a piece of shaded spruce cardstock, and I have run that one through the absolutely wonderful hammered metal embossing folder. So I absolutely love this. This one is continuing as well, thankfully. It's going through into the annual catalogue. So this one, I'm pleased to say, will be with us for a long time to come. So we've got that. So hopefully you can see that really nice sort of hammered metal. It sort of reminds me of snake skin in some lights as well. And there's the other side as well. So I think that's the side that they think is the hammered metal side, but I actually quite like this side as well. What I've also got is a piece of the absolutely glorious wrapped in plaid designer series paper. This is really nice. This is my new packet. I had to buy another packet so I'd have more going on with. So I've got a piece of that, and that is 2 inches wide by 4 inches long. And I've got a piece of Whisper White as well, which is just wider than that. So it's 4 inches long as well, but 2 1/8 wide. So you can see where that's going to go. Okay, so it's not really much to this one. I'm going to be on and off as quick as quick. Basically what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of Sahara sand. I'm going to use the punch, which is absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to punch out a Christmas tree. Easy as that. I'm not actually going to use that bit. I'm going to use this bit with the hole. So this is sort of like a reverse card. Hey Sue, hi Hannah. Oh Lisa, hi, thanks for joining me. Oh, you're having a go of my project number 1. Oh, excellent. I've got some spare calendars if anyone wants a couple. I don't think I'm going to use any more this year. So I've got one or two, yeah, that I could post if anyone wants any. Okay, so I've got our Christmas tree done there, punched out there. And then I'm going to use a stitched circle. So this size stitched circle here. Forgive my messy stitch circles, stitch shapes. And I'm going to cut that one out with the big shot. So you get a circle with a Christmas tree stuck out of it. So thankfully for those who don't like to watch me get the big shot out, I've done one already. So there we are. We have a Sahara sand cardstock stitched circle with a pine tree cut out of the middle. So to match with that, I've also got a Whisper White circle, and it fits just in behind there like that. It's the same circle, but I haven't punched anything out. So I'm going to do that first. So lining your two circles up, just so you get them right. Where did I get the bingo pencils? Sue, they were from Officeworks, love. They were, yeah, you buy them in packs of 50, I think. Something like that. Yeah, really good value they were. I've actually got some here if you want to grab a couple. Okay, so I've got here the Christmas tree from the Perfectly Plaid set. This one here, it's like a lovely stalk, and I'm going to use that one. So what I'm going to do is grab my Sahara sand ink that up, and I'm going to position it so it inks on the white, but it's in the right position with the cutout that we've done. So just bear with me, you'll probably see my head in this, just to get it in the right position, and stamp that down. There we are. So I've actually stamped it on the white, but it's in the right position for the cutout of the Sahara sand cardstock. Okay, let's get rid of that. And to be honest, there's not much more to it than that, this card. It's lovely and simple. What I'm going to do is stick down the shaded spruce. And when I use these embossing folders, I tend to like to use tear and tape to cut them, to stick them down. I don't know, that's just personal preference. I feel they get a better stick that way. So I'll just use some tear and tape just to stick the shaded spruce down onto our Night of Navy. Gosh, 13 people watching. Hey, that's great. Hey everyone I've missed. Lisa, Sue, yeah, got everybody else, I think. Say hi if you're watching and I haven't seen you. So I'm just sticking this one down. So the idea of my 12 days of Christmas was I'm not going to be on here for very long. I'm just going to do one quick, short and sharp card, and that'll be my lot for the day. I suppose now we're all ready for Christmas and looking forward to the new year now. Okay, so I'll just pop this one onto my Night of Navy. Just got a very small border all the way around, like that. Okay, then what we've got is our little piece of designer series paper and our white. I'm going to just stick that onto the white layer. Hey Marilyn, thanks for joining me. Then I'll just pop that one in there. So I've just got a little border, just top and bottom of that white. And just to give it that little bit of something extra, I'm going to use some of the wonderful Night of Navy Sahara Sand twine, which I think was with the Best Catch bundle, but I use it for lots of things. And I'm going to wind that a couple of times around our little panel here. So I've just got some tear and tape on the back there, and then I will take the twine around a couple of times. No bows. Anyone who watches me knows that I struggle with my bows, so I'm just going to take this around like so. Make sure it's straight on the front. Oops. Apologies. There we go. Might take it round 3 times, I think. 2, and just a third one, just there like that. Cut that off. There we go. Hey Emma, thanks for joining me. Okay, so we've just got our little bit of twine around there 3 times, and I'm going to just complete that. Since I've started with the tear and tape, I'll just put 2 more lengths there and position that on our card. And as I said, we're practically done. It's the quickest card. I think this one would be very good if you were doing box sets or you were giving them as gifts. I think it's a really nice, quick, effective one. Okay, so I'll position that as close to top and bottom as I can, as close to central. There we go. Now we'll use our Christmas tree. So what I'm going to do is, just to give this a little bit of bling, I'm going to pop our wonderful metallic pearls just on our Christmas tree, just like they're just like little decorations. This one, these pearls are really lovely. They come in a gold accent and a silver accent, so I'm going to use the gold ones for this. Just seems to be meant to be. I'll find my tool here somewhere. Here we are. So just pop a few. Doesn't have to be too much. I think this card's really sort of lovely in its simplicity, almost, I think. That one there. Just around, just position them like if they were decorations on a Christmas tree. Don't know if anyone's as bad as me. I tended, when the kids were little, I tended to let them decorate the Christmas tree, and then once they'd gone to bed, I'd decorate it again. I did have a bit of a, well, okay, who am I guessing? I do have a bit of a problem with symmetry. Things need to be evenly spaced. How many people do that? You wait for the kids to go to bed and then redo what they've done. My husband used to laugh at me terribly. I think it's quite, I still do it to a certain degree with just about everything. It has to be symmetrical. Okay, so we've got a little bit of bling on that little Christmas tree. What I'm going to do now is just attach that down. So what I'm going to do, because it's got the twine underneath it, it's not going to stick all that well. So I might just use, and this is slightly different to the way I did the other one, I'm going to use dimensionals just to give it a bit of space away from that twine. I think I'll only need 2. Is anyone going to own up to the Christmas tree redecorations? I'm pretty sure it's not just me. So top and bottom. I haven't actually got my Christmas tree up at the moment. I was going to do it this weekend, but all my kids are out at their various things. One's at work and one's off playing Dungeons and Dragons with his mates and his girlfriend. So I'll have to probably wait till tomorrow now. Gets to the point where it's hardly worth worrying. Okay, so I've got my circle down, and I would like that in my original one. I actually popped that one up on dimensionals as well, the outline. So let's see, we've already got a bit of height. I might not bother with this one. I'll show you. I've made another one, so I'll show you the difference. Hey Lisa Jane, thanks for joining me. Okay, who's got the OCD? Lisa, yes, you have that OCD as well. And the lights, I always have to have the lights even as well. So like, you know, if the lights are on, you can't see gaps or spaces. I'm a bit like that as well. It's probably just as well that we only have our Christmas trees up once a year. Okay, so that's the front done. It's really quite simple. There's not much to it, but I think those little pearls are quite pretty. So there we are. Those the colours of that wrapped in plaid designer series paper are just so lovely. They really do. They match what I like. They're my colours. Okay, so for the inside, we haven't got a sentiment on the outside, so I thought we'd put one on the inside. just stick with there. There's a nice Merry Christmas there, so I might just stick with that. And there. And I might use Night of Navy, I think, just to carry it in from the outside. Here we go. And just bring that in there. Like that. And I might actually give us a little Christmas tree inside as well. Maybe the one that we've used. Where is it? Here, the one that we've used. And I'll keep it with the Sahara sand. Here we go. That's Sahara. And I will stamp it off once and just position it over our Merry Christmas there. There we go. How's that? I think that's quite nice. I love the blue with the Sahara sand. It's quite nice. Okay, so we'll pop that one in. And that, as they say in the classics, is that. That's done. As I say, my 12 days of Christmas are going to have to be nice and short and sharp. So just one card in and out. Especially if I'm going to be doing it during the week when I've come home from work. There's no way I'm going to be doing lots of crafting after a full day's at work. But anyway, so there we are. That's that one done. Okay. So, as I say, the colours that we're using with this beautiful Wrapped in Plaid, the colours that go with it are Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Shaded Spruce and Whisper White, which are quite dark colours. And as a lady on my YouTube channel went to pains to tell me the other day, as far as she was concerned, they were not Christmas colours. I won't say what she said I was doing to her Christmas spirit. The way she went on, it was like I was personally responsible for destroying her Christmas. But anyway, some people on YouTube are a little bit queer, to say the least. So for that lady, if she's watching, and I doubt she will, I have done this card again in some brighter Christmas colours. Here we go. It's exactly the same card, pretty much. I've used Coastal Cabana with Real Red. I've used some of the Snowman Designer Series paper. I've done my Christmas tree in Coastal Cabana, and instead of the gold, I have used the silver accent pearls with some white twine. So there you go. So you can have your traditional, well, I don't know which is traditional, you guys tell me. You've got your greens and your blues and your reds and your sort of Christmassy colours there as well. So for that lady who didn't like my colours, there you are. I've done something a little bit different just for you. Okay, so that's the end of my card number 2 for the Christmas challenge. As I say, this is the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, which comes with the wonderful punch there as well. So that's perfect for beginner stampers who, you know, haven't got a lot of equipment and like are just starting out, or for, you know, for anyone really. As I say, these are available through to the 2nd of January. So if you haven't got your Christmas cards done yet, just let me know and I can help you order if that's what you want to do. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and thanks for everyone who was on the replay, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, thanks guys.